Welcome to today's training. Thank you so much for signing up. By the end of this session, you will know exactly what your yearly marketing plan must include. You'll know how to structure your week, your month, and your year to ensure that you are maximizing your sales and growth in your business. The best part is that you're building this plan off of the information you're already an expert in. This is about leveraging your expertise to market your business. Before we get started, make sure that you've got your pen and paper ready, you've got some water near you, and most importantly, zero distractions. You want to turn your phone off, the TV, close any browsers, anything that is going to distract you from learning right now. While you go ahead and get situated, let me tell you a little bit about me. Hi there, I'm Allie Rittenhouse, your host today. I'm an online business coach and digital strategist. I started my business in 2005 as a virtual assistant and web designer. I had no idea how online business operated, but I had a talent for technology and a thirst for knowledge and learning. My first year in business was rough for many reasons: bad client hires, slow sales, and a divorce. Since I was making $0, I also had to move back in with my parents. As a teen mom, high school dropout, recently was fired from a job and was going through a divorce, I felt like I was facing an impending doom of failure. But I wasn't going to let that happen. And within 9 months, I was moving out of my parents' house and out on my own for the first time ever. From there, I started working with 6 and 7 figure businesses on their marketing, launching, strategy, and technology. Day in and day out for years, I helped entrepreneur after entrepreneur build up their business and create more success. And now I'm sharing with you the same strategy that I used with them in their business to help them scale up and leverage success. I've worked with women entrepreneurs and businesses who've brushed elbows in business with people like Richard Branson, Oprah, and Marie Forleo. I've worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs whom are just starting out and eager to learn. And I've worked with people all over the world thanks to technology. But enough about me and my clients. You're here to learn how to run your business and how to market it every day, every week, every year, year after year. What other training is going to give you all of that information for free? This one right here. Let's go ahead and dive into it. We're starting with your year. This is more of a loose layout of what it should include. I generally focus on 3 months at a time, going off of the big master plan. Wherever you are in the year, you can start, because I'll break it down monthly for you, and that is the month that then you would begin on. Don't think that this has to be done the first of the year and you have to wait. You can always start wherever you are. Maybe today is the day for you. Your year plan is what lays the path for all of your other content. You want to use your blog to lead into list building that then nurtures and preps your followers to want to work with you. I want you to try and complete the whole year as this loose layout to ensure that your calendar, your process, that everything flows. And then from there, you can adapt as you go. Again, since this is kind of a loose layout, there's nothing that is engraved in stone that has to be staying in place. But I am going to tell you exactly what you should be doing each year in order to build your business. I'm going to give you everything that you need. Now, depending on where you are in the year, where you're going to adjust that yearly plan to get you to the end of the year. And then from there, you can start over again. But you'll know exactly what your plan should include for the next year because you're learning it right now. So starting out, you want to do at least 3 big list builds for your business. Without your email list, you don't have a list of potential clients or customers that you can sell to. This is how you build your business. If Facebook was to disappear tomorrow, if you had your email list still intact, your business wouldn't skip a beat. But if you had everything enlisted in a Facebook group and didn't have those people on your email list and Facebook disappeared tomorrow, your business would take a huge hit. So doing big list builds throughout the year help you build your business and also get potential new clients to come onto your list. They can look like challenges. Maybe you offer a limited time PDF, new guides, or even giveaways and contests that people have to enter your list in order to enter the contest. And of course, interview series where you have experts in your niche market come in are a great list building tool. You can pick one of each of these, or you can do 3 different challenges a year or 3 big giveaways. Whatever works best for you, your business, and whichever ones you see the biggest results with are the ones you're going to want to duplicate that effort. Challenges work well to get people talking and taking action, building your list, and building the buzz about your business. What most challenges do miss, though, is getting the person that signed up for it to do something that actually solves their problem. So that is something that you want to keep in mind if you're creating a challenge. You want to start with a problem and have them ending with some type of resolution to that problem at the end of the challenge. Using a limited time PDF or offer or series always works well when it's limited because it gets people excited. It gets them taking action because they know it's not going to be around for a long time. And it also gets them to share with their friends so that they don't miss it as well. These always work great to use as one of your big list builds for that reason. Giveaways and contests kind of work off of that same premise of getting people really excited and creating buzz because it's usually for a short period of time and it's getting them to possibly win something while helping you build your list and following. Contests are awesome to do as a big list build because it's usually for a short period of time, gets people excited, and creates buzz around your business. Interview series work great as a big list build because you generally are bringing in experts from your field or from a different field that complement your niche. These efforts can work even more awesomely when you involve trending celebs from your industry. And if they believe in your series enough, they could share this with their audience, increasing the visibility of your series, which obviously is then going to result in more people getting on your list so that they can listen to that interview and all the other ones. Don't make this a requirement though, because you want to naturally get people excited for what you are offering rather than putting them in a chokehold requiring them to send it out to their email list. Continuing on with your yearly plan, you also want to do 9 to 12 webinars a year. These can be live or evergreen. Now, don't freak out on me and think that this is crazy amount. It's really not that many, considering that a single launch plan could have 3 to 4 webinars in it. If you do 2 launches a year, you're already over halfway there. Webinars are a great list builder, selling tool, and a nurturer. And when you create a great webinar topic, you don't have to continue creating webinar topics year after year. You can use that one over and over in your yearly plan. I'm doing webinars that I created 3 or 4 years ago, and they are still just as relevant as the first time that I did them. When a webinar is done right, you can take somebody that has just came onto your email list that may not know anything about you, and you can nurture them through the series of the webinar and get them so excited that by the end of the webinar, they are ready to purchase from you. So 9 to 12 webinars may seem like a lot, but it's really not when you think about it in the grand scheme of things and what their potential is for your business. The yearly plan should also include at least 2 new freebies, aka also known as pink spoons. They have a wide variety of names, but basically what they are is somebody entering their name and email address in exchange for some type of PDF, a training, webinar, ebook, a checklist, resources, video series, whatever. But basically, a new potential customer comes to a landing page or website. They enter their name and email address, and in exchange, you send them something for free that is tangible that they can use. These new free offerings that you create each year, you're going to use them to promote, to share, to use, send traffic to from interviews, run ads to. All of these different things are going to bring people into your email list and help you nurture them to get them to convert over to a paying customer or client. Promoting these freebies is going to be just as important as creating them, because if you're not promoting them, you can't get new people into that list to get that information to convert them over to a paying client. And finally, one live launch. You can create launches for anything, and a live launch in itself can be a huge list building tool. It normally combines several different areas to help you get results and get people nurtured from being a potential ideal customer to being a paid customer. Launching brings in list building, webinars, social media, buzz building, all of the different areas to get people purchasing. And you can really create a launch for anything, but most people don't think about launching in that way. So let's say that you have a new website launching with new offerings and services. Creating a well thought out, detailed launch for when you launch that new website can help you leverage the launch to create lucrative results for your business. Doing the same with a new product, a new offer, a new book that you wrote, anything that you want somebody to purchase from you or to get people excited about, to get them taking action, can be created in a launch. So at least one live launch is also going to be included in your yearly plan. And those are the main areas that help build up the yearly plan part of your launch. Once you have those ideas down on a calendar, and those really break up. And those are what make up your big yearly plan. And now we're going to get started in every month and what you are going to want to do each and every month in your business. you're first going to want to review your monthly goals. You need to set goals and know your numbers. These are really important, and I included a free PDF that helps you plan out and know your numbers every single month. You need to know how many consults that you have to have in order to reach the amount of sales that you want to achieve to hit your goal. What can you spend on ads each month to continue to grow your list? And maybe where do you want to be featured at, or where do you want to guest post at in order to get new people coming to your email list and your websites and your free offerings as well? In order to hit these numbers, you have to know what these numbers are. And every month is going to look differently. Maybe you can work more one month than you can another month. Or maybe you know that your busy time of the year is going to be a particular time and a slow time is going to happen during certain months. By being able to know these numbers in your monthly goals, you'll be able to achieve what you want and create the success that you need in your business. Set yourself up for success with the knowledge and a map, which includes mapping out your weekly and monthly content that we are getting ready to get started on. What you want to write, where it'll be placed at on the web, who's going to read it and watch it, will help you to stay organized and structured in order to create the content, be consistent, and make it all happen. When you know your monthly goals and numbers, then you can create your monthly plan that is just as important as your yearly plan. Your monthly plan is composed of your weekly layout. You first had to set up what was going to be included in your master plan before you can break down the information to create your weekly and monthly plan. Knowing when your yearly plan is going to happen will help you to create a theme for each month in your business and the content that you're going to create. Your theme will follow when you are launching, what programs are going to be happening, and maybe what you want to talk about for that month. It will make launching, planning, and doing so much more simpler than just trying to throw darts at a calendar. Looking over your master plan will help you see what types of themes that you need to produce in order to create the content for your year. You want that content to coincide with what you are selling and what your potential customer needs to learn in order to work with you. Using your themes to create and break down your content helps you develop it quicker. If you're a little confused, let me show you what I mean by giving you one of the examples of one of my themes. So launching is one of the themes that I talk a lot about and teach people about. I also have a program that I launch at a particular time of the year. So I know that in a month before leading up to it, I want to talk about launching in all of my content to get people excited, to get them ready to purchase that program. One of my main themes is launching. There is a program that I offer and sell at a particular time of the year. Because I know when I do that live launch from my master plan, I know that I want to talk about launching that whole entire month that I'm actually launching the program that teaches people how to launch. So that month that I am in the mode of selling that particular program, I know I want to create a lot of content based off of that particular topic. So once I know the theme, my main theme here that we're talking about is launching, then I want to break it down into other ideas and topics that I can talk about based off of that theme. So that's what I've done over to the side. I've broken down other things that I can talk about based off of that one main idea. So list building, pre-launching, tools, money, getting started, technology, sales, follow-up, content creating, All of those things are different areas that I can teach under the main theme for that month of launching. Now, I wouldn't know when to have that theme offered if I didn't have my master plan put together, right? So it helps guide me to setting up these themes in the order of when I am offering said launch so that I can be organized in my business. Once I have these topics, then I can write the content for all different kinds of areas, such as blog posts for my website, interview topics that maybe I pitch to other people's podcasts or websites, social media posts that surround that main topic and theme or the subtopics and themes, post for my groups or different groups that I belong to that get people excited about that main theme, webinars that I host, and offers that I offer. As I said, if I know that I'm going to offer my launching program, then while I am offering it for sale, I want my theme to be about launching so that it all fits in the right order when I'm wanting to sell that product. It all leads into each other. And then I also am able to not overlap certain topics that aren't relevant to what I'm selling at that time of the year. So you can see where you start with your master plan and then you create your monthly. And now we are going to start to work into the weekly side of things. The reason that creating content off of all of these different areas is so important because everything leads into your email list that allows for you to nurture the ideal client and then gets them into purchasing your product. So your blog posts, obviously, at the end are going to have some type of opt-in, or maybe they're promoting a webinar, or your pop-up hits them right before they get ready to leave. So then they're going to get on your email list. The interviews that you do, you're going to tell them a website and a free gift that you want to offer. That is going to get them onto your email list and to nurture and to purchase. Through social media, you might tell them about a webinar that you're offering or a video series that you've created, or a list of resources that might be helpful that they have to enter their email address in order to get that information. So you can promote it through social media that gets them on the email list and then moves them forward through the process. Different guest posts that you do for different websites. You're going to put some type of URL at the bottom in your bio. So you're going to send them naturally to your email list, getting them to move further through the process into eventually purchasing. Your webinars that you offer, again, you're getting people to subscribe to your email list, and your launches usually encompass everything on this list, getting people into your email list so that you can nurture them and get them to purchase. So all of these different areas lead into your master plan that gets your business results. Now that you understand how your yearly plan works into the themes and how the themes work into your yearly plan each month, let's break it down into each week, what you should be doing for your business. Now that you know the themes that you're going to use monthly, you can use the weekly content to focus on the themes in that particular area. So if I'm talking about launching, my weekly content is going to talk about launching. You want to break those ideas into a weekly plan that you can follow and stay consistent with in your business. So let's go ahead and break down the weekly. You first start on Monday, fresh, excited, ready to go with your social media planning. And this is because your social media planning usually takes a backseat when you get busy. When you do your social media planning first thing Monday morning, you don't have the distractions of the week in your way. You have it planned out, scheduled, ready to go, and it's done. I want to make it as easy as possible for you. So sticking with the theme of breaking things down as far as possible and also using themes, I like to break the days of the week into their own theme as well. Mondays might be Motivation Monday for my following. Tuesdays are usually related to technology. Wednesdays are about women and how they're awesome. Thursdays might be about thought process, but making it easy for you to be able to create that content without even having to dwell or think on it. And when you know the big idea theme that you are focusing on, it also helps you find that daily themes content a little bit easier. This doesn't have to take hours. In fact, you can do 15 minutes a day or spending about an hour on Mondays doing everything that you need in your social media planning for the week. And that's it. Once it's done for the week, and you don't even have to think about it. Congratulations on taking the first step and being consistent in your marketing. Tuesdays are spent for guesting, and what that means is guest posting. Now, that does not mean that you are going to be writing a guest post every single week. What that means is on Tuesdays, you spend time about an hour a day on Tuesdays focusing on some type of effort in guest postings. The first week of the month, you might write down all the places that you want to send pitches to and create the idea that is going to be in your guest post. Then on the second week, Tuesday, you might spend the time writing out the pitch and actually sending it. And then on the third and fourth week, you might spend the time writing the post because you got the okay from the site that you pitched in the second week. So you might only be pitching one guest post a month, but you're spending Tuesdays focusing on that time. A lot of people think of guest posting in emergency situations when their launch isn't going as well as maybe they hoped, or in a panic mode because their website's getting ready to launch in a week and they haven't created any buzz off of it. By adding guest posting into your weekly plan, you are ensuring that you're always adding new people to your list, getting seen in front of new audiences, and really working on your writing skills. Guest posting is also a crucial piece of the puzzle when you have zero list and you have zero following. You don't want to spend a bunch of time writing posts for your website that nobody is going to read. Wouldn't you rather get it seen by an audience of people that is already there? That's what guest posting can do for you. So it's really great when you're first starting out. Kind of continuing off of that, interviews are great for when you're first getting started too, because you can get yourself in front of a large established audience and you're talking about what you are the expert at. So using Wednesdays kind of as the same as you use Tuesdays for guest posting, using Wednesdays to craft the idea of where you want to be featured at that month, then writing the pitch down and send the pitch, and then spend the other 2 weeks actually doing the interview and promoting it. So taking at least an hour a week and focusing on landing interviews. Imagine the amount of success that you could create and the amount of visibility that you can create in your business if you spend time doing that. And interviews can be anything from local television to radio to magazine interviews to maybe even your favorite podcast. You can be wide range in even what you talk about, from sharing your story, your big idea, maybe even your mission statement, to sharing things that you are the expert in that coincide with your monthly theme. Interviews are, again, that same kind of area as guest post, where people don't focus on it on a consistent basis. They focus on it more from an emergency standpoint in their business, and that is never going to yield the true results that you want to see. Consistency is what builds a successful business. Trust me on this one. Now, you might be thinking in your head, now this is great. I'm creating all of this content for everybody else and everybody else's website. But what about mine? Well, Thursdays is spent blogging for yourself. You can use this time to write, record, edit, anything that goes along with your blogging. So, spending about an hour on Thursdays at minimum. Thursdays are probably going to require a little bit more time than just an hour because each week you're creating new content for your website. You're writing it, recording it, maybe even editing it. But it's going to be worth it because it is for your website. It is going to live on forever, and you can use this content in your social media planning for forever, bringing new people into your list and getting people to continue reading stuff that you've created weeks, months, even years later. You do not want to skip over Thursdays. Thursdays are going to be a really important piece in nurturing the people on your list. This is not to say that you can't use blogging to set it up in an evergreen manner later, but you've got to first create that content and get people reading it. And now we've come to the end of the week, and most people who are in quote unquote corporate jobs get paid on Fridays. So let's make Fridays your payday as well. Using Fridays to do consultations, follow-ups with people that you've had consultations with, and also using Fridays to follow new people, maybe that have followed you or are in your niche that maybe you want to interview. Using this time on Fridays to really build relationships will help build your business and help you ensure that Fridays are going to be your payday. And that is the structure of your week. Knowing the layout is the first step, and then you can actually create and implement this layout for your own business. As you begin to implement everything that I taught you, from your yearly plan to your monthly to even how your week breaks down, you're going to see what works really well for your business and what maybe doesn't. And from there, you can create your own custom weekly plan. But you first have to implement it, give it a chance, take action on it to see what is going to be a good fit for your business and what may not be. Then customize it from there. But you have to create consistency in order to see results. I want to just share this quick story with you. I was at one of the highest points in my career and in my business. I was making more financially than I had ever dreamed that I was going to be able to do. I was finally doing the things that I had helped my clients do in their business, and I was doing it for myself. I hit a point that I call the Great Depression, where I became physically sick and depressed because I had no idea what was even going on. And mentally, it was killing me to not be able to perform at the level of consistency that I really wanted to create. My marketing had to be put on hold, and my business stopped dead in its tracks. By not being able to consistently market my business every week, every month, and every year, I slowly started to see my numbers going down. Luckily, I knew exactly what I had to do to be able to pull myself out of it. And it was one of those things that I recommend to all of my clients. And I've been saying over and over and over again to you today. Consistency is one of the best things that you can do for your business and your marketing. So starting at square one again with being consistent was what I had to do to rebuild that success in my business. This is what nurtures and grows a business. Without it, your business is staying exactly where you are. And without doing any type of marketing, your numbers will continue to go backwards instead of going forwards. And everything that I have taught you today is exactly what you need to get started, to put one foot in front of the other, to start building that consistency in your business as well. Now that you have an understanding of what exactly your year should entail with the marketing, are you ready to get your A game on? Well, hopefully you said yes, because if so, we have now opened up enrollment to A Game. It's not just another mastermind, it is a goal-crushing collaboration. You bring your A game, I'll bring mine. Together, we will catapult your business to the next level. A Game is for you if you are looking to make deeper connections with other creative minds that are creating brilliance this year. It might be for you if you're also just looking to create more spark and inspiration in your own business. Or maybe you're looking for a business coach to partner with you to help you create the success that you are looking for. A Game is just for you. This could be your business at the end of 2017, when you imagine that really anything is possible when you put your mind to it, create a plan, and take strategic action towards that plan. You could have a doubled email list size, multiple revenue income streams, consistent 5-figure months, and be featured as a Huffington Post blogger. This isn't about learning more of things that you don't know. This is about leveraging what you do know to the fullest. You're already an expert. It's time to get your A game on and be the absolute best that you can be consistently. This is a one-of-a-kind group mastermind that guides you through the entire year. This is helping to set you up for success, because every week we are going to give you a specific plan for your business for that week. But we're also going to hop on Monday roll calls where you're going to be able to state your goals and your mission for the week to make sure that you are staying and being on your A game. This is about making your business and your dreams happen and not having to do it alone. Join a radical approach to masterminding for modern entrepreneurs. This isn't just about having calls once a month. This isn't just about showing up to group workshops. This is about collaborating with other entrepreneurs together, masterminding together to be the absolute best that you can be in your business. When you sign up, you will immediately have access to scheduling a 90-minute VIP intro session with me, where we are going to set up your goals for 2017. Then, starting in February 13th to be exact, we are going to all come together and start in this guided mastermind where you are going to feel supported in your business. We're going to come on with weekly lessons and group calls. You're going to have access to monthly online workshops, as well as an A team of guest experts there to help support you. But that's not it. You're also going to come visit me in my home state this fall for an in-person retreat where we are going to dive deep into your business and where you're going to scale and grow for the next year. And you'll also have 2 virtual weekends where you can attend with your laptop from either your home or a hotel room, anywhere that you want to be. And don't forget about lifetime access into the Success Academy, as well as special publicity opportunities to help your business grow this year. This is your year to grow your business and invest in you. You deserve it. But you don't have to go through it alone, because what we know is that together, everyone achieves more. So we're going to bring you into the A team and help you be on your A game to get the support that you need and to help everyone achieve more this year. I would love to have you join A Game and bring your A game to the plate. So if you are ready to join right now and to be a part of this revolutionary mastermind group, then you can either visit one of the buttons on this page or you can go directly to the URL that is at the bottom of the screen and video right now. I can't wait to help support you over the next year to help you be the absolute best that you can be. Thank you so much for watching your marketing plan today and learning how to develop that yearly plan of what you need to be doing in your business to create success. Always remember to follow your dreams. They know the way. Thank you so much. This has been Allie Rittenhouse.